Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I'm glad that you are here. I hope that you guys are having a great morning, evening, night, wherever it is in the world that you are watching. Just know that I'm glad that you're here. So today we are going to be doing something very exciting. We're going to be doing the battle of the eye primers. We're going to be doing a primer on one and primer on the other, and we're going to battle them out and see which one comes on top. I'm going to give you my opinions. I want to hear your thoughts and all that jazz. But before we do that, definitely hit the subscribe button down below. Give this video a like, leave a comment of your thoughts. I would love all of that. Definitely hit the notification bell so you don't miss a video that I upload. Just know that I would be glad if you did all of those things. So, with that being said, let's just jump into today's video. So, like I said, we are going to be doing Battle of the Eye Primers. I have two different brands of eye primers and we're going to battle them out. I thought that would be really, really interesting to see which one I prefer. I've tried both in the past. I've never battled them against each other, so I thought that would be an interesting thought. So I have two here. The first one is the Morphe Eyelid Primer. It's in translucent. And then the second one is the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. We all know this bad boy. It comes up everywhere. Like I said, I have used both, but I've never battled them against each other. So we're gonna see what they can do against each other. If there's a difference, can you even tell a difference? Eye primer is kind of something that I feel like is preferred. Like, each person is different. So it kind of just depends, in my opinion. So, with that being said, we are going to go ahead and start. Today we are actually going to be using a Morphe eyeshadow palette along with a ColourPop Super Shock Shadow to battle them out. So, on this side of my eye, I'm going to be using the Morphe primer. On this side of my eye, I'm going to be using the Urban Decay primer. Like I said, I would be curious down below to hear your guys' thoughts because every primer, in my opinion, is like preferred. So some people may prefer one, some may prefer another. So I'm just going to take the tube and squeeze on just a little bit onto that eye. And then I'm going to take the primer potion, which is a wand instead of a tube, and we're going to put that on this eye. So upon immediate application, I will say the primer potion is more of a dry formula, and the Morphe one is more of a wet formula. It feels like the Urban Decay side is more thick and the other one is not. So I'm going to use just this little sponge to do both sides. And I'm going to do the same thing. So when I'm patting, if you can see, it is a very sticky substance, the Morphe kind. The Morphe side is very, very sticky. See that bounce back? It's very, very sticky and it blends out quite easily. Then we're going to go over to the Urban Decay side. And the Urban Decay side isn't as sticky. And it doesn't seem to blend as easy as the Morphe side did. But like I said, remember the one side was seemed more thick than the other one. And the Urban Decay side leaves a bit of a tint. I don't know if you can tell the difference. May not be showing up on camera, but there definitely is a tint to the Urban Decay side versus the Morphe side. So with that being said, we are going to go into the shadows. So we're going to use a Morphe 503 brush. And I am using the Morphe palette that is called the Oh My God palette. I suspect that's how it's said. It looks like this. So we're gonna take this shade down here, which is called Headshot. It is a brown, and we're gonna put that onto both sides of the lid. And I'm gonna use a tapping motion to get that in there. The Morphe side seems to be going on pretty easy, pretty pigmented. I don't feel like I have to go in for a second swipe of a shadow. I think that that is pretty good. So then we're gonna take that same shade and we're gonna go to the Urban Decay side. Upon immediate put down of the shadow, I feel like it makes it look a bit patchy. Do you guys see what I'm seeing? It just, to me, it looks a bit patchy versus the Morphe side. And I do feel like I have to go in with a second swipe of shadows to get the same coverage that I do with the Morphe side. Okay. So then we're gonna take another shadow and we're gonna take the shade Pose, which is down here. It's like a red shadow. And I'm taking a pointed crease eyeshadow brush in ES3 from Profusion. And I'm going to take that and put it in the crease, like so. So if we're working on top of the shadow, I think this side seems pretty decent. We're going to take the same side and do on the Urban Decay side. So if I'm looking at it first, it doesn't seem to be going on as easy as it was on the Morphe side. I do feel like on the Urban Decay side, I have to go in more than one time with the brush to get the same on the other side. So last, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take a ColourPop Super Shock Shadow. This is in the shade Arrow, it's 19H4. And I'm going to do this. So it's a shimmer glimmer shade. So what I'm gonna actually do is I'm gonna take each primer and put a little bit on the lid, kind of do a little mini cut crease action here. And we're gonna see if it sticks better to one side than the other. So this is the Urban Decay side. And we're just gonna put some down. On that side. And then we're gonna put some down of the Morphe on this side. And then we're gonna blend them out and see which one kind of helps the glitter stick more. So I definitely think if you're gonna do a cut crease, I have a feeling that the Urban Decay is gonna be better. So I'm gonna take this, I'm just taking a unique liner shader brush, and this, I'm gonna get some on here. And we're gonna see which one sticks better. Okay. So the Morphe side is doing okay. It's not doing great. So we're gonna go into the Urban Decay side and see how that one works out. So I definitely think that the Urban Decay side is going to win in the battle of the Glimmer Shimmer shades. I think that it's stuck on much easier than the Morphe one. I think that it handled the glitter better. Let's see if it... I hardly have any fallout under this eye from the shimmer, but I have a bit more on this side, which is interesting to me. But I do feel like when you're looking at it, the Morphe side is more pigmented than the Urban Decay side. So I find that a bit interesting. So we're gonna do the rest of my eyes, and then I will come back and I will give you my final thoughts on the Morphe versus the Urban Decay. All right, so I am back. I decided to just do my eyes, that way you guys could see. I actually used the Damn Girl Mascara by Too Faced, and I used the AM 2 PM liner from Lottie London. So, what are my final thoughts on the Morphe Translucent versus the Urban Decay Primer Potion? So my final thoughts are that they kind of do different things. I think an all-over primer from Morphe was the best if you're doing an all-over look. If you're not doing cut crease, you're not doing anything extra like that, I think that Morphe took the cake on that. But I do feel like the Urban Decay Primer Potion did better with doing cut crease. So it kind of just depends on what you're looking for. Personally, my favorite is the Morphe one. But I don't do a lot of cut creases. So that may be my downfall there. I prefer the Morphe one. But I would love to know your guys' thoughts down below. Do you like the Urban Decay? Do you like the Morphe? Do you have another preference? I actually have tried multiple eye primers, so I would love to hear what your guys' thoughts are. If you have other ones, definitely let me know down below. Like I said, this is just an opinion, what works for me. If you use the Urban Decay one and you're like, girl, this is the best, keep using it. This is just what works for me, but I would love to hear what works for you as well. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching today. I'm glad that you were here to enjoy our battle of the eye primers. Which one won for you? Let me know down below. Like I said, definitely before you leave, hit the subscribe button so you are a part of my beauty fam. With that being said, I love you guys, and I will see you on the next one. Bye!